Five mole mole. Salsa lima. What's that? Talofa lava, everyone. Today I am making Samoan sushi, is what we call it at our house. And also some onigiri for my youngest one. Those are those Japanese rice balls you hold on to, like little triangles. I'll show you. So basically I got some cold water, some Spam, salt and pepper, mayonnaise, a couple cans of tuna fish in the oil. I know it's not as healthy for you, but this is the one my wife and kids love. Of course, my can opener. Have the sushi nori papers. Have the little roasted nori papers as well. Have some shredded nori with sesame seeds. And also some Japanese pickled radishes. And of course some rice. So the rice, I usually make this about a couple hours before I'm going to make this, because you want this to cool down a little bit. So it doesn't like start dissolving your nori paper. So let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do, my hands have been washed super clean. But I'm going to dip my hands in this water here. It's cold water. And scoop some of this in my hand. I'm going to make some of the Japanese nori ball first. I'll do that so you can see that. So basically, you make sure both hands are wet. And you're just going to fold it in the cup of your hand like this, and it starts forming a triangle. And you just keep spinning it around. You can flatten it a little bit. So you basically get this shape right here. Alright. Alright, now you take some of these roasted, the little ones. You just grab one out. They're very crunchy. And you just wrap it on there like that. There you go, onigiri. Now traditionally, the way they present this is also put a little seaweed or roasted sesame seeds on it. And to decorate it, and you can lay it down as well, but to decorate it, you put a little bit of the, and I'll hold it up. So you put a little bit of the seaweed flakes and some roasted sesame seeds. So it'll kind of look like that. There you go. That's for my youngest one. Knowing her, she's probably going to dip it in ketchup instead of soy sauce. Okay, like a lot of young kids, my youngest is very picky with her food, so she just wanted plain. She don't want any of the roasted sesame seeds on it. So I made her 2 plain ones. Next, I'm going to open up the tuna cans and mix it with a little mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. So I don't think I need to bore you with opening up the cans. So I will come right back. Okay, I'm draining a little bit of the oil out of the tuna. So let me open up the mayonnaise. And usually I put 1 scoop for each can that I'm going to use. There we go, that. And then I go ahead and I put in my salt and my pepper before I even put the tuna in. And that way it mixes a lot easier than pouring it onto the tuna, where sometimes big clumps of pepper or salt get stuck. Okay, since I'm not going to put this back into the mayonnaise jar, I'll go ahead and use this to get the tuna out. Smells good. Thank you so much for watching. We sure appreciate it, me and my whole family. We love that we only have 21 subscribers. It's not a lot of people. But hey, even if just one person is watching and enjoying these videos, it makes it all worth it. But if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And I will keep putting out videos until I no longer can, hopefully. Alright, let's mix this up. Okay, here we go. Just breaking it up a little bit. I don't really want large chunks in my Samoan sushi roll. So unlike normal sushi, we don't put raw fish in there. We use canned tuna fish. So, and this is just basically the stuff that my wife likes growing up. This kind of different foods like tuna fish and Spam. So we decided to make a roll out of it, just like a sushi roll. And we have named it the Samoan Sushi. So you're more than welcome to steal this recipe if you want to. Because most kids out there love tuna and love Spam. There we go. I think that's good enough. So I'm going to be laying pieces of Spam along the tuna, and I'll show you that. But I want to cut about 1/2 inch slices. And again, I have one picky kid that doesn't want Spam on there, but they want it on the side. But my wife likes the full sushi, Samoan sushi roll experience, so I'll show you how I do that. So basically what I do, they take the 2 squares and then I cut them down the middle. So I want pieces this long, and 2 of these are about the size of 1 sushi roll. Okay, so I usually buy the cheapest pieces of nori, but I found that this organic sushi nori from J Basket is really thick, and I like that. See, it's a lot thicker, and so it don't tear as easy. So you have the rough side and the shiny side. You always put the ingredients inside on the rough side, okay? Let's get going. So I brought back over the rice, and I also brought my water here, because I'm going to do it with my hand. Just always make sure you have nice and clean hands. You're basically going to put a clump right about there, and then use your hands to pat it down. If your hands are a little wet, that makes it easier. And basically, you can put more rice if you want to, but the more rice you put, if you want to make a thicker rice one, the more likely it is to tear. So it's easier to make thin ones and just have them eat more of them. Make more, right? So you'll notice that I'm leaving about a ½ inch at the bottom. And that's the traditional way to help roll it better. Okay, I've got that done. Now I'm going to add the tuna. So the tuna, I'm going to make a little, like a little bit going straight across it. Because of course we have to roll this. And there we go. And there's the tuna. For the Spam, I'm going to kind of push it into the tuna like that. And now we have the tuna, the Spam, and the rice. One more ingredient. This is the Japanese radish, pickled radish. My wife loves these. I'm not a big fan of them, but I don't mind making it for my wife if that's what she wants. All right, that is all the ingredients. Right, or nori, rice, tuna, and Spam, and the pickled Japanese radish. You can get that at any Asian store. All right, sometimes they're in big chunks. You just have to slice them thin. All right, let me start rolling. Okay, for rolling, I'm going to take this part and fold it right in there, and I'm going to use that unfilled part to tuck it in. So it's almost like a burrito. And then I'm going to use my water and moisten this. It's like licking the back of an envelope. I'm going to roll it right under that, and then I'm going to let it rest on the part where the opening is so it helps seal it. Alright, and getting ready to cut it, I get a sharp knife. I dip it in the water bowl and let the water, here I'll show you this way, and let the water kind of run down the blade. Just to wet it a little bit. And then I usually start in the middle and just slice it right through. So there's one cut, and I'm gonna, you see how this is all dirty now? I always bring a little paper towel and I wipe that off. It makes the next cuts harder to do if it's filled with goo. All right, I'm gonna do another one. There's that. See if I can get 3 on each side. Oh, sometimes it's hard when you get to the end because it wants to fold in like that. And plus I didn't wipe it off like I just told you to do. So let's do that before I go to the next cut. All right, let's get this side. And then white, dip in the water. Sometimes I forget myself, and it makes the cut through the paper a lot easier. So there we go. Let's plate them up and make them look nice. Little plates. So traditionally, sushi or nori or whatever, these rolls are served like this. The ones on the end are showing, and the ones in the middle, oops, let me put the camera down, and the ones on the ones are like this. This little plate I've chosen though isn't big enough, so I'll just do this, put it in the middle. I kind of messed up on that one, but you get the picture. Now I'm gonna make the regular, for my other dough, I'm gonna make the ones just with tuna in it. Oh darn, my battery died. I didn't realize it till just now, but I just put tuna and rice in this one, and I'm folding it. Thank goodness I have extra batteries, because I only use a GoPro. I don't even have a smartphone. So my wife and kids do, but I just have an old-fashioned flip phone. So now with this one, I think I'll just cut it in 4 chunks. It makes it easier and less likely for one to squirt out the side. So a little water, and hopefully I can get it. There I go. It'd be even easier if she just let me cut it into 2 chunks. Definitely you want a sharper knife than the one I'm using. I should have sharpened it beforehand. But hey, I've already started the video, so too late now. Let's just roll with what we got. There we go. Ta-da! Right, there's my daughter's plate for her snack. I also have a little dipping bowl to add some soy sauce in there. There we go. I will mention one of the other differences in Samoan sushi and normal sushi is actually the name of the rice, not the raw fish. But sushi rice is supposed to have some salt and rice vinegar mixed in with it, and you stir that all around before you make sushi with it. So of course this is just plain steamed rice. Much easier to make, and a lot of times kids don't like that vinegar smell anyways. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright, gosh darn it, this battery isn't fully charged either, so I'm going to just take this to my 14-year-old here and let her try it. Mommy had to go pick up the 11-year-old, and so my Samoan sushi lover likes the soy sauce. And she thinks being on camera is funny. Do you want me to start filming? Stop filming? Do you want me to stop filming? Can you say something in Samoan? Like goodbye, like Fasefua. Fasefua. They can't hear you. Say it clearly. Say it again. Fat moli moi. Sasalima. What's that mean? There you go. All right. Thanks, everyone. Sorry we couldn't film the rest. I have to charge these batteries. My wife's coming. They're going to be hungry, and they won't want to wait till my battery charges. So God bless your family. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave some comments. We so appreciate each and every one of you. Till next time, peace.